What's going on, everyone?
What's up, family?
Let's see if we get everybody to show up first.
See if we can do this without a hitch. Wouldn't that be awesome? Is that
Making sure we
possibility?
show up online.
Happy Thursday. Let's see.
I don't have any comments showing up yet.
Are we here? Oh, I see a thumb.
I see a thumbs up. I don't see any comments, though. Where's the comments?
It's loading. It's thinking about it. Nothing's going to keep us apart. We're going to get to talk. I need this talk. You don't understand. I need to talk to people. This quarantine thing. I'm getting no hugs. Now they're trying to withhold talking? No. I need to be able to talk. Oh, I see D-Daz.
We have a comment.
Hi.
Finally.
Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, D-Daz. So glad to see you. Oh, my gracious. You know, it's not surprising to me that we do have little wonkiness going on whenever you're trying to do a live stream. I think the whole earth is on the internet right now, right? Everyone, every single person. Rosie, hi guys. Hello, Rosie. How are you?
Let us know if you are on YouTube or on Facebook, because it's not telling me where everybody's at, and I can't log on my iPad for some reason.
Because the things. Shanta, hello. Now, I will tell you, you are going to see Joe rub his nose a million times.
I'm not sick.
No sickness. It's allergies.
Yeah, so our temperature dropped like 20 degrees this morning, which always brings on an allergy attack for me.
Yeah, anytime it went from 93 degrees yesterday to, what was it? It was like the 60s and 70s today.
Yeah.
Monet, hello. Says, hey, Keto family, hello. Shanta says, we was on the reminder running our mouth. Okay. Oh, all right. She's on YouTube.
Okay.
Proud to be weird. Hello, beautiful. Hello. All right. All of a sudden, I see beautiful comments coming up. I'm so happy to see you guys. Aren't you like so excited?
What did Chris said? It connected to the wrong YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
He's the one who helped me set this up. So if it's not working right, yell at Chris. Everybody yell at Chris.
Nobody yell at Chris. Nobody yell at anybody, because we definitely need to stay kind in this season, right?
I'm going to let you keep talking. I'm going to go check the
crazy.
computer.
I should be able to roll up. Can I roll up stuff? Oh, awesome.
It looks like you're not behind.
Look at me with my fancy pants mouse, like a big girl. So let me go all the way back to the beginning, because I don't want to miss anybody's comment. I'm so excited. So Slapstick Keto says, howdy, I'm on YouTube. Rosie says, beautiful here in California. Yes, it is very nice outside. It's probably worked its way up here in South Florida to the mid 70s, 80s. The kids are out in the pool right now. Joe fixed the pool light. Thank you, Lord, he did not electrocute himself, because we couldn't have, you know, a bunch of people over here fixing it. So Joe had to purchase the light and then just, you know, pray and put it in himself. So I'm really glad he got that in. Charity is here as my sidekick. Charity, you want to say hi to everybody? We know what time it is if she's on the bench. Kevin says, hello, YouTube here in Ohio. Well, hello in Ohio. Gigi Girl says, hello, 2krazyketos. Kathleen says, hello from SLC, 2KK family. Hugs, Rachel and Joe. Everybody stay safe, and she's on YouTube. Jason says, YouTube here. Yeah, we've got some YouTubers. Chris is here, and Chris, I am so excited that you're here. Do not listen to my crazy husband, who, you know, he loves you so much, but he's the type of person that's like, if I love you, I gotta throw a brick at you. I gotta tease you, right? Like, how many of you guys are teasers? Are you lovey teasers, or are you like lovey and you talk with lovey-dovey talk? I'm a lovey-dovey talker, and he's a brick thrower. I don't get it. Sense with Lori says hello on YouTube. Miriam says that she's over on the original live. B. Wilk says that they're on Facebook. All right, awesome. So Slapstick Keto says, but I had to close the video that had a bunch of people in it and switch to here. Well, I'm glad you switched. Thank you. Joe has been scarfing up that bacon jam that you sent to us. It is definitely his bacon jam. get it? Amy Brady says, hi, watching with YouTube. S. Hughes says, hey all, Susie in the tundra. Love it. B says, sorry, I'm on YouTube, not Facebook. No worries. Wherever you're seeing us, we're super excited to get to see you because the social distancing is really wearing on me. I don't know if you guys saw our vlog that I think we posted. Did we post it yesterday or today? I want to say it was yesterday. But you can see, even talking to my mom from across the street, the social distancing, and her with her walking stick. Crazy lady. Misty says, hello from Central Illinois.
I was gone for 2 seconds, and you're like an entire page behind.
I'm so sorry. But I do want to just restate that if you see Joe wiping his nose, we do not have...
allergy attacks.
We do not have the Voldemort virus.
No. So, temperature dropped by like over 20 degrees last night. I was working on the pool. We had to replace the pool light because I got a new light, which was like $220.
I told him you didn't electrocute yourself.
I did not electrocute myself.
Super proud of that.
But the pool company wanted to charge me like $250 to install the light, which took Anthony and I like 15 minutes to do.
Is it bad that I just didn't want a crew of people here that we don't know?
I just don't want to spend $250.
Is that mean right now?
I just don't want to spend $250. And to top it off, Rachel's still in a cleaning frenzy, so like every smell of every cleaning product in the world.
Lemon.
I told her, like, please calm down, like you're hitting my allergies. But it's lemon and bleach and oils, all of them combined.
My oil, what is it? What's the one I got from Whole Foods? What is it called? It's like the cleanse one from Whole Foods. I stinking love that smell. It is the best smell ever. So Carla says, hello, Hungry Heath noobs.
Please do us a favor and hit the like button. If you're like on your cell phone, just exit out of the chat, hit the like button. Helps us grow.
You're scrolling. You're scrolling.
Sorry.
And people are saying stuff.
Lori said, hey, Rachel and Joe, did you get the chickens? They didn't have them. They only had ones that are very nasty. We didn't want those.
Well, it wasn't that they were nasty.
One of them was
loud.
One of them was very loud. The other one was nasty.
And the other one was they had said that they don't really like to be held a lot.
Yeah.
So that's
not going to work.
That can't work here. So we're going to keep checking in. I heard somebody is getting some, but it was like May 1st. I was like, May 1st? I don't want to wait that long. I have the entire month of April, most likely, to just hold babies.
Chris said that it rolled back over to the fallback mild inconvenience. Yeah, I guess whatever we did, it changed the restream code on Restream, so that screwed up the encoder here on the computer.
Every single day. Something
new.
Well,
the problem is, it's not even a problem, is we had some people who wanted to see children's services live, which is like almost impossible because, we're doing 3 or 4 services and we're filming everything for preschool here on green screen.
Right.
So I've spent the last literally 36 hours with no sleep editing videos to get it up for Saturday morning. And so in trying to learn how to do new techniques for working with green screen and editing and transitions, I haven't had time to mess with other stuff.
So here's the thing. Isn't God good? God is so good. Yep. Oh my goodness. We had no idea that this was coming. We still need to be able to, serve kids, be able to meet the needs of families. We have a home studio. Yeah. We can do that. Yep. We can do what we need to do without leaving our house.
Yeah.
I love that. To me, that is a hashtag fantastic choice. Our fantastic choice today was we stayed home and we filmed stuff that we needed to film. So if you saw my post yesterday for the first day of April, no joke, we're not going to be fools.
Yep.
We've got
That's over on our blog.
This is a marathon we're in right now, guys. So we can't act a fool with our eating. We've got to make some good choices. And I know that we can, right? And I want us to celebrate every fantastic choice that we made. So what is a fantastic choice that you made today?
Yeah.
You know what I made today?
What?
I took a nap. I took a 1 hour nap.
I want a nap.
I know you
How come
do.
I don't get a nap?
I know you did. And here's the thing.
I didn't. You said I did.
No,
I didn't.
I know you did want a nap.
Oh, yeah.
But you were going and still working.
I had to go to the church to film Anthony and Sarah for our elementary room because we have a giant LED wall there, and I need that LED wall behind them.
So what I want to do in solidarity with you not being able to rest is me not rest also.
Okay.
But we know that is not a smart thing for two people to be tired.
No.
There's going to be times when I have...
Forget two people being tired. Rachel being tired, not good for Joe.
No, not good. So, and there'll be times when you'll have downtimes and I'll be doing stuff. Right. So my fantastic choice was I took a nap and I was refreshed and I feel better. And I think that if I had not taken a nap, I probably would have hit the snacks.
You know you're making me get behind on comments.
I'm sorry, but it was a fantastic choice.
Speaking of snacks, if you are still interested in those perfect keto cookies, which I have hidden in the freezer now because I can't lay off of them.
Go take a nap.
I need to take a nap.
Maybe.
Tomorrow's the last day to order them.
Okay.
But I did want to mention, so Enlightened Ice Cream came out with a new ice cream flavor. I forgot.
Yes.
It's like caramel
it's got
dough,
a lot of junk
something.
in it.
Got a lot of junk in it. They sent us some. We are not affiliated with them in any way. We're not affiliated with them. But we do have a code to save you money.
Right.
And it's down below in the description. There's two different codes. One if you want the pints, one if you want the bars. The only reason I'm mentioning it, and again, we don't make any money at all from them, but what they're doing right now, if you order from their website, they're donating 50% of the profits on everything that they're selling off of the website to Feeding America, to make sure that people are not going hungry in the midst of everything that's going on, like families who maybe don't have enough food or, you know, they've lost their jobs and things like that. So they're donating 50% of all their profits right now to Feeding America. So if you want ice cream, order from their website. We're not making any money, but we can save you, I think it's like $8 or $12 off of the bars and the pints. So.
And here's the thing. When companies are doing something that awesome, I'm going to shout them out 100% of the time.
Igloo Coolers is doing it too. They're donating profits to like Feeding America to some organizations.
Man, I'm so proud of you, America.
If you guys know of any company that is like making donations to people who are victims of everything going on, people who've lost their jobs, please let us know so we can shout them out.
We want to shout them out. We want to spread the word.
Okay, let's get back to comments. Shelly's on. She said, hey, Joe and Rachel. Vivid J's on. She said, Rachel, be on the alert. Very special video posting on 2krazyketo family page within a day or two.
I hope you are holding a guitar, sir. I hope that you are going to be singing in this.
And Miriam said you pull off orange. It's actually peach, right? But
Thank you.
Orange.
It's funny because I'm so pale, but like, yeah, I did this fat chick shirt like a while ago with some fabric paint. It was such a fun project. There are so many fun projects to be had at home right now, right? Like, let's decorate a shirt. Let's do it.
Rhonda wants to know if we've ever tried avocado chips. I have not tried avocado chips.
Could you dehydrate avocados?
Haven't tried. They're really wet. I don't know how well that would work out. I did want to say Vivid J. So the other day, you were on the stream for Keto and the Chaos, and you said, hey, I assume this is Rachel. It was both of us, because he felt bad, because he's like the only guy who's ever on her streams.
Oh, Joe was there too.
I was there too. I just want to make you feel like you're not the only guy.
I was the type in one.
I'm actually the one who, like, I get fascinated by, like, some of her comments and, like, some of the stuff that's going on. Like, 9 children. I thought Chris was insane. 9 children.
Don't you mean blessed, not insane?
Insane.
Not insane. But she actually has 2 YouTube channels. One is called Hide and Seek, which is HYDE and Seek. And that's kind of like the adventures, more of like what's going on in the household with the kids. And it's really interesting.
Slapasick wants to know if we tried the bacon jam.
Yes.
Yes. Amazing. I need to make that stuff.
I was just saying that is your jam now.
Yeah.
Is the bacon jam.
Brianna said, I'm so glad you moved your live to 8:30. I go to bed at 9:30, so now I can catch you.
Thank you so much for being here.
April's here. She said, I'm
April.
good. We start our shelter at home tomorrow here in Georgia until the 13th, but I figure it will be longer.
It probably will.
Ours starts tonight at midnight. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to go until, it's 30 days. May 3rd is what they're saying. I think it's going to go longer. I would love it to not go longer. I'm trying to decide if cutting grass is an essential business because, like, hey, grass still has to get cut.
Well, the thing that concerns me here in Florida, the weather has not changed.
Yep.
You still have the snakes coming out right now, the frogs coming out right now, the bugs, lots of spiders and things coming out right now.
We have a lot of poisonous snakes.
And now we have a lot of kids that are outside on their front lawn.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like it is essential. We don't come in contact with our customers when we're cutting.
Half of my customers I've never, ever met. Like, they literally hired me over the phone.
Right.
And so I've never met a lot of my customers, and it's me and Anthony. So We live together.
We feel like it's kind of important.
I'm going to cut grass until a police officer tells me, like, hey, you can't cut grass.
Well, another thing that I will be working on tomorrow a little bit is putting some posters on the outside of our like windows, just to be like, hi neighbors, you know, I love you. Hope you're having a great day. I do want us to stay connected with the community a little bit, right? People go for walks, they go for bike rides. It might be nice to see something fun. My mom actually put out Christmas lights all over her house.
Easter.
You know, well, Easter ones, but like all decorate the house because it gives us something to look at.
Right.
This is all we have to look at.
Dia says, hello from Aviado, Florida.
Hello.
Jerry said, hey, Rachel and Joe, I want to remind everyone, please push the like button for you guys. Yes, thank you very much. Gigi Girl said, so glad I get to see you guys today. The vlog was so funny with your mother.
She has a stick. She has a walking stick.
Miriam enjoyed the vlog.
Thank you.
Dale said, I understand allergies are real. Yeah, I had to go to the church today to film Anthony and Sarah. Kept my distance from everybody, but there was another church, because we're letting some other churches use our video equipment, like mobile churches, because they don't have access.
No
a lot
buildings.
of them are in buildings or in schools and things like that. And so I'm like, everybody stay away, because I don't want anybody to think that I'm sick.
No.
I'm not sick. This is a normal one of my... The allergy attack will be gone by the morning. And it always comes from...
Temperature.
Everything at once. It's the temperature, no sleep last night because I was working on the preschool curriculum, all of your cleaning supplies, like all of that it just culminates into a horrible... Actually, today's not even as bad as normal. Sometimes it's really bad.
You get all red.
Yeah, pollen is crazy. Yeah. Holly is here.
Hi,
hey,
Holly.
Yvette said, I can't find any cleaning products around here.
Yeah, it's pretty. I found some at like, you know, a couple of weeks ago. I just kind of, you know, stocked up. We had like a little bodega that was nearby, and they had some left. I didn't recognize all of the labels. It was, I mean, it said, you know, antibacterial. It wasn't necessarily Lysol or some name brand that I recognized, but the smells were delightful.
Gigi
and
Girl
I'm enjoying them.
wants to know what I'm drinking in my coffee. It's coffee with 3 tablespoons of the super creamer. Which one is it? The
Sweet cream.
which is my favorite one.
I have the Perfect Keto Collagen in my coffee, which I've said a million times. It's not my favorite way. I usually like to drink it separate in water, but I just wanted some regular water, and I don't know. I wanted my coffee flavor.
Miriam said, sad, no chickens. Chris said they'll continue to have chicks later on in the year.
Yeah, we'll keep checking back.
The problem, it's hard for us because there's 3 places that all have chicks around here that get them. They're all about an hour away. And most of them tell you that, like, hey, you know, we don't know until the morning of what we're getting. And by the time you call, they're already gone.
Right.
And I don't want to drive an hour to be at the door to be like, hey, do you have them? And to have wasted our trip or anything like that.
I'll tell you who's loving all of this is our animals.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
We're home all the time. They're loving it. Everyone's home. There are some things to really find the good about. I'm around my kids.
Yep.
I totally had Caleb all to myself, all to the family self for his birthday. I know that was probably not his plan to be home for his birthday, but it was really kind of awesome to have a 19-year-old kid all to myself for his birthday.
Yeah.
It was kind of precious.
Sarah said, made your taco pie today delicious.
Thank you.
I love that taco pie.
Guys, we love it so much when you try our recipes. And when you guys like just kind of post it up on different social medias and say, hey, I tried 2krazyketos, you know, recipe, it really makes us feel special. So thank you for doing that.
April said she's cleaned so much. I washed all the curtains yesterday and cleaned the blinds. I also vacuumed everywhere today and worked outside all day planting blueberry bushes.
I have no more fingerprints.
You need to stop the cleaning.
They're done. No more fingerprints. They're
Stop
all
cleaning.
They're all gone. All of them are gone. Anybody else missing fingerprints now?
Kavita said, sorry, I'm not going to be able to interact much tonight. I injured my shoulder and typing with one hand, which is hard work. So I'll just be quiet watching, hoping everybody stays
Kavita,
safe.
I am so sorry you hurt yourself. Oh my goodness. I hope
Gigi
you feel
Girl
better
wants
soon.
to know what the conclusion for the pros and cons of the chicken were. If
Definitely
we can
want
find them, we're going to get them.
Definitely want them, but we have to be very careful about the breed. Like, one of the breed they had was like the Americanas, which is an Easter egg layer, which is so cool because
they're
it's like
loud.
blue and, you know, green eggs. But yeah, they're very, very loud. And we're pretty close to our neighbors, at least in the back.
Yep.
And I don't want to make their lives, you know, I don't want them to have to choose a pet chicken. This is not their choice to have a pet chicken. So,
I
want to be
also
a good
don't
neighbor.
want our pet chickens to get high all the time.
Well, that's going to be no matter what breed. We're not going to talk about that, but our neighbors are...
Vivid J said, very special video posted on 2krazyketos family group within a day or two as well.
I am so excited, Vivid J.
Chris said, I had tried to get them. They were out of stock like toilet paper for the cleaning supplies. Yeah.
There's a lot of strange things that are being taken up in this, right? When you go and you see like the shelf cleared on something and you're like, why that?
I know.
It's kind of odd.
So I was looking.
Sardines and tomato sauce, though, they're
good. Yeah, I was thinking about getting another Berkey. I want a small like travel one. And
I've been sucking down the water.
I looked on Berkey's website, all sold out. Every Berkey sold out. All gone. Everything.
Really?
Yep, they have a waiting list. Like you can sign up to be notified when they get more in stock.
It's convenient. I'll say that.
April said, we're planting a small garden tomorrow, cutting limbs from our old oak tree. I'm tired, but it feels good.
Don't you feel super productive?
I'm getting ready to put a fence in.
And you're going to be able to be home to see this thing come alive, right? It's springtime. We need to see some things come into bloom. We're going to watch the grass grow and the flowers bloom. It's going to be amazing.
Chris said he took Rachel's nap, too. He hid it in the refrigerator.
Aw.
Christopher wants to know if Vivid J wrote a keto song for us.
You should write a keto jingle.
And well, Vivid J said he did a silly one that I left on my profile page a couple of hours ago.
I gotta check that out.
Miriam said, good choice of the day. I stopped what I was doing and I gave my kid a piggyback ride.
How precious is that?
That's awesome.
I should try that with one of our children, but it will probably break my back.
Yeah.
No, but see, that's an awesome thing to do. Yes, take the time because do you feel more busy since we've been home?
I am busier now than I was in the middle of lacrosse season.
Y'all, we have the potential for coming home, which we've been, in some ways you're praying for more downtime, right? So now you're home more, and we could, if we're not careful, fill it up with stuff and not take the time to do things like piggyback rides.
Yeah.
So that is a fantastic choice.
It's funny you were talking about the weird things that go on clearance and everything. And Anthony and I had to go to Costco for some stuff. We needed some cheese and things like that. And I guess right before we got there, there was a delivery of toilet paper. Because we kind of walked in and I saw toilet paper in people's carts. I'm like, oh, they must have gotten toilet paper. So we walked towards the back. I was looking for more Lysol because I just bought Rachel a gallon and she's halfway through it already. Actually, I think it's 2 gallons.
He's feeding my habit.
Yeah. So
enabler.
We go in the back. There's no toilet paper, but I see people who put toilet paper in their cart and then they're walking away from their cart. One lady's cart was sitting there for a good 15 minutes. I'm like, if you were that desperate for toilet paper, would you be walking away from your cart?
Maybe she wasn't that desperate.
Maybe
she was just hopping
it's
off.
not only that person. It's a bunch of people that I saw doing this. Where they leave their cart and then they go, hey, I forgot something in another aisle, and instead of pushing their cart, they're going down the other aisle. Maybe it's my experience from Black Friday shopping and from coupon shopping.
Don't walk away from your
cart. But when it's in your cart and there's only a few of them, we don't walk away. So I don't understand people who are walking away from their cart that has toilet paper.
We shop as a pair usually, or you take a kid with you and then you save seats like the movies, right?
Yeah.
You just drape a kid over the top of the toilet paper.
Then
save your buggy.
We had gone to Aldi's and Aldi's had a deal on toilet paper, right? They had toilet paper and they had paper towels, and the woman said, you can only get 2 paper products. Because I had 2 things of toilet paper, but they were the small things. They were only 4 in a roll.
Yeah.
And so I had 2 of those, and I'm thinking paper towels. She's like, only 2 paper products. I'm like, so I can get 2 of the 18 packs of paper towels or 2 of the 4 packs of toilet paper. She said, that's right. I'm like, that is so weird.
That is odd.
I'll take all paper towels, please.
Yeah, because that's a lot more paper. I mean, you could, I don't want to get to TMI, but you could just take it and throw it in the trash.
I was telling Rachel, is anybody in our group remember the toilet paper shortage from the early 70s that was caused by Johnny Carson? I'm curious if anybody in the group remembers that.
I do not remember that, Grandpa Joe.
Holly said, what ice cream was that? So the Enlightened ice cream. There's a new flavor. It's caramel something. Although I like the flavors of the pints, but I like the bars better because portion control.
Portion control.
Chris said, More than an app. I'm going to take it camping tomorrow.
I am so
Yeah, they're
excited
going
for
camping
them.
tomorrow.
That is a fantastic decision for the entire weekend. They're going camping.
Yeah, Vivid J said those wild and crazy Mormons.
I'm excited. I think that's brilliant.
Right, family said we have a pork roast marinated for carnitas. How long do you think we should cook that for? Depends on how you're cooking it.
Well, hold
Are
on.
you
We'll
cooking it
come
in the
over
pressure
there.
cooker?
We'll come over there and taste test it for them. How about that?
A vet said Washington State extended till May 5th. We
Oh,
gotta
wow.
get caught up. Shanta, Texas been in shelter in place and they cut grass here in Texas. Just put money under the mat or something.
There you go. Usually people mail their checks.
Yeah. Chris said very small snakes won't even be a danger to your eggs, but may primarily eat insects, worms, tadpoles, minnows, salamanders, slugs, and tiny frogs. Yes. Somebody on our Facebook group, somebody on the video
Chickens
today
eat
said,
frogs?
yeah, they eat frogs. I was
God
like,
bless
sold
you,
for Asia.
chickens. Sold. I think there was a girl. Wait, scroll back up one more time. Jennifer Angus. Hi. Hey, Jennifer.
Chris said, by contrast, your chickens will likely hunt and eat small racers and garters, and they may even regard them as a special treat.
Oh, I got so many special treats for you in the backyard,
You know, you
chickens.
want frogs, they eat mosquitoes.
No, I do not
I want
frogs.
bats. That's what I really want. I want
Bats?
pet bats. My mother and sister have pet bats at the house upstate. You want to get rid of mosquitoes, don't you? You get bats.
I am trapped for the foreseeable future with a man that wants bats.
Eric said, I'm in Illinois. It seems like the shelter at home is just optics. Almost everybody is still working. Yeah. Gail ordered her perfect keto cookies on Monday. I hope I have them soon. Hope I won't be disappointed.
I hope so too. Which ones did you order? Did you get the chocolate chip or
She ordered chocolate chip.
I like the chocolate chip better than the double chocolate.
Shelly said in our subdivision we have a lot of retirees who are quite vocal. The yard service is essential because they're too old to do it themselves.
Aw.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to do it until I'm told I can't do it. Vivid J said, Keto Chaos channel, she actually got on the cover of a magazine a year ago when she lost over 200
pounds on keto.
Princess Ninja
Hey,
Keto,
Princess Ninja.
she's on. She said so many people are out walking.
I love seeing people walking, riding their bike, playing ball in their front yard with their kids. It's actually, I don't know, I feel like sometimes you're walking around it as like Pleasantville, right? Like, are we back in time? What happened here?
GG Girl said it's a cool idea to put posters in the window. We are behind.
I'm sorry.
Delissa asked if we had chickens. No, we don't have chickens. We're
Not yet.
trying to get chickens. We had it in our vlog yesterday. We did a pros and cons of if we should get chickens. Doesn't matter. If they were all cons, Rachel was still getting chickens.
I'm going to be home with little babies.
Shelly said, write or don't even own equipment to do it. Yeah, for people doing their lawns.
Yeah.
Overall, Constance said over 100 people in here, but not over 100 likes. Hit the like button,
Thank you,
everyone. Thank you very
Constance.
much, Constance. Chris said, Joe and Rachel went to buy some, but they were out of stock. We have chickens. Yeah, we didn't go to buy them. We're not driving around unless we absolutely have to. We called. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right Family said, you can use vinegar and water. Works great for lizard tanks.
Well, I'm not getting a lizard.
I would love a lizard.
No.
When I met Rachel, we had a bearded dragon.
And
she was not happy about that.
It crossed Rainbow Bridge. The children were sad that it passed away. I was not sad that it passed away. Is that bad? That probably makes me a bad person, but it died of natural causes. I didn't.
Erica said they're doing a stained
it.
glass in our window with painter's tape, food coloring, and dish soap.
That is so awesome. The kids actually power sprayed the front sidewalk, and we're going to try that with the sidewalk chalk, where you like tape it off and you can make different designs. I think that is super fun.
Chris said, in response to people not having lawnmowers, they have scissors. They can cut the grass with that.
We actually have.
We have a lady who lives in a neighborhood.
A neighborhood lady.
She cuts her grass with a pair of scissors.
It takes her all day. It's every day. Every day she's out there.
Renee said, no confirmed cases in my city, but I do have 2 patients who are recovering. One survived the ventilator and the arterial support, now very weak and needing PT.
We need to just continue lifting everybody up in prayer. Yeah, I was been talking to different people, just making calls at our church. That's something too. We're not isolated as far as we can call people, we can FaceTime people, we can Skype people. Reach out to people. Maybe get that dust off that old Rolodex that you have, the address book. Write somebody a letter. Call somebody and say like, hey, just what's going on? I was just wanted you to know I was thinking about you. Have a conversation. But a lot of the people that I talk to do work in, different aspects of the medical industry. One was somebody who worked for a global staffing for, different hospitals and stuff. And she was like, just, please just keep, praying for all of the emergency staff all over the world,
right.
Really, working so hard.
Rhonda said avocado chips are made with avocado, Parmesan cheese, garlic powder, and other seasonings you may like. They are baked in the oven, and you can use them to dip, crisp up perfectly, store in the fridge. Maybe when your mom's avocados go right.
Goodness, we
I
gotta
don't buy avocados because,
she's a big tree.
She's a tree, but it's not even that. They're not Haas avocados. They're the Florida avocados. Here's my problem with avocados. I never get them right. Either they're hard as a rock,
right,
or they're overripe. And then if I get the hard as a rock ones, I come home. Oop, nope, not ready. Oop, nope, not ready.
Oh, like that meme.
It was done 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So I gave up and we buy guacamole.
Guacamole. It ripens at 11:45 p.m. on a night we went to bed at 10.
Yep. Door's locking.
It's trying
and
to.
it's broken. Vivid J said, how much better is sweet cream creamer compared to the gingerbread eggnog? I like them both. I like sweet cream the best.
That's his favorite.
What's the best way to explain it? It is...
It reminds me of like an Italian...
Sweetened heavy cream?
Yeah.
Or like an Italian cream. That's what it is. It's like an Italian cream. It's very good.
It reminds me of Aldi Italian creamer, if you've ever bought that one.
3 tablespoons, 50 calories, 0 carbs, or less than 1 carb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miriam says, Shelley Parker, like in the winter here, old people can't shovel their walks in the winter. It is dangerous for them.
Yes.
They would hurt themselves. Yes. Miriam said, Caleb is adorable.
Thank you.
Constance said, gingerbread wasn't my jam, but vanilla is. I actually have used it in place of heavy whipping cream in dessert recipes.
Yeah.
I use it sometimes to make keto chow ice cream. So I'll use 2 or 3 tablespoons of that, or 2 or 3 ounces of the sweet cream, and then add in like the, what is that milk that we use? Like the hemp milks or the almond milks or those different milks.
Calfia Farms.
Calfia Farms, yeah. Well, my new thing is hemp milk. I've gotten into hemp milk lately. Chris,
still, just hearing that word hemp milk makes me be like, are we allowed to have that?
Chris said, did you guys see the news story about the village in Wales that's being overrun with wild goats eating the hedges and stuff because people aren't around?
That is amazing.
That's cool. Rachel almost came home with a pet goat once, too.
I did. They were selling...
She called me from an auction. She's like, can I get a goat? And I'm like, no!
It was like a little mini goat. I was like, what if I could fit it in a suitcase? Joe's like, still no.
Princess Ninja said the sweet cream is better than the gingerbread, but my favorite is pumpkin maple. That's Rachel's favorite.
That's my jam.
I want to say 8 or 10 of those, and Rachel won't let me open them because she'll use like half the container in one day if I haven't
ration them like we are in a zombie apocalypse.
If I don't open it, she'll never open it. But once it's open, she's like, that's her kryptonite. She can't stay away from that maple pumpkin.
It's so good.
Adele said, love your live chat, ordered the cookies, and are excited to try them.
Awesome.
They are really good. Like, I'm super impressed with them.
We're not the type of people that are like, oh, buy this, like, no matter what.
Especially cookies.
Yeah, no.
I mean, and we're still not, but I'm super impressed with them. I actually ordered some. Shelly said, it gets hot in the summer here. It can be dangerous.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. When we get, it's already 93 degrees. I honestly, we already tell my mom because we cut her grass anyway.
Yep.
And it's like, no, you're not coming outside and doing yard work right now. It's 93 degrees out.
I just remembered I got to go change the sprinkler head for your mom tomorrow.
Yes, you do.
Rhonda said, my favorite keto chow is chocolate mint. So delicious. That is up there on the list for me. We actually had it as ice cream last night. My new thing is, so I made, this is so bad. This is what happens when you're stuck at home, right? So we made the Carrie Brown peanut butter ice cream, which is awesome.
So good.
And we literally have been making, as our dessert, as part of our food right after dinner, we've been making 1 keto chow ice cream using 2 ounces of heavy cream and then 8 ounces of either hemp milk or the Calfia Farms coconut almond milk.
And then we drizzle the Carrie Brown ice cream.
Well, I do
like
that.
A little scoop.
So we do the 1 whole serving, which is ridiculously low in calories. When you split it in 2, we each have this giant bowl of ice cream. We're making it in the blender. We're making the Vitamix version.
Bathtub keto chow ice cream.
And so what is it? It's going to be about 65 calories for the keto chow itself each.
Right.
It's going to be like, I think 50 or 100 calories for the heavy cream. So the whole thing is like 175 calories for a giant bowl of ice cream. And then we're putting 1 scoop of the Carrie Brown peanut butter ice cream. We finished it up last night. We actually got 18 servings out of 1 recipe of her ice cream.
And it made a really nice topping for the keto chow ice cream.
And what I was impressed with that recipe, and you don't need anything weird, we used allulose instead of using
Because
xylitol.
we got Tabitha.
I did not add any glycerin. I was planning on adding some glycerin so it wouldn't freeze. It's scoopable in the freezer for 5 days. It is still scoopable, still very, very rich. I mean, one scoop will fill you up with nothing else.
If you haven't already, check out Carrie Brown's recipes and check out Carrie Brown's channel.
Yeah. Christopher said, I wish goats would wander our streets. Yummy.
I would just like to milk them because I love goat cheese.
I do too. Right Family said, do you have Rural King? They have them. No, we don't have Rural King.
You don't have a Rural King. I want a Rural King. That sounds like a cool store.
Renee said to Kavita, I wish you lived nearby. I'd come help with your shoulder. That's so nice.
What a nice person.
Chris said, Constance. Constance got this long name, so I got to find the end of it. They had huge horns and shaggy coats. It was hilarious for the goats.
I kind of wanted those chickens that have like the furry pants on.
He said 420. That's how far behind we are. That's when we're talking about our neighbors.
420, yes.
It's a bunch of college students.
Yes, it's like a dorm.
Yeah. Gigi Girl said, Rachel, do you already have names for your chickens?
Well, Amy Lou is definitely going to be one of them after the chicken sausages, but the other ones are still up, and it's for debate. I've got to think about this.
Renee said, my nose and cheeks are pretty sore today. Looking forward to having Saturday and Sunday out of my N95.
Wow.
Constance said, I must look this up. Sounds very interesting. I need excitement for the goats.
Yes.
Ninja said she's an essential employee, so there's that.
Thank you for continuing to work and just hold up this entire country, really. I mean, the essential workers going to work. It's just amazing.
It's bad.
It's total bravery.
Rhonda said to Chris, she has to get more butter. She made it cold with 2/3 a cup of butter and 1/3 a cup of heavy cream. Wow, that would be awesome. Vivid J bought a dozen Aldi's heavy creams, so may not be able to put any other creamer in my coffee.
Wow.
You know, you can, if your heavy cream starts to go bad, number one, you can freeze it, or you can put it in a mason jar.
Yes.
And shake it for about 5 minutes, and you'll end up with butter.
Yeah.
You can just put it in. You can do it in a blender, but you can just put it in a mason jar and keep shaking it.
Joe was doing this last week, and
I was gonna have Rachel film a video, and I was like,
"What's happening right
now?"
The
comments that are gonna come out of Rachel's mouth when she's
just
walking
doing this
around,
for 5 minutes. Like,
stop, please don't, stop. Family Channel. Alan said,
"It's butter. It's making butter."
Have you thought about just buying fertilized astrolop eggs and hatching your own? I have not thought about that.
We are not that skilled.
I don't know where we're going to get them. I told Rachel I just want to get like the little pullets, and she's like, no, they have to be day olds.
I want the babies. Mom's on. Hi, Mom.
Mom's on. She said she loves Shelly and Heath's new pit cross bill. They bought the
gorgeous.
Same bill as us. Yep.
It looks gorgeous.
Delissa told Chris she saw the chickens. They're beautiful. Chris said, the issue is that you have a 50-50 chance of getting a rooster and you have to sell, kill, or gift. Yeah, so that was the one place last week when we called. They did have the black astrolobes, but they had straight runs. And I'm like, no, because I know your straight runs is probably all roosters.
I'm going to have like 5 roosters.
We're just going to go put them in your mom's yard.
That would be terrible.
Constance said, I'm essential as well, but luckily I work from home and they are allowed all 5 days since the pandemic. My fiance is in-law, is an enforcement, so he is overly essential.
Oh my goodness. Bless your heart.
Shelly said she's excited for Heath to use the smoker.
We're excited to see what it gets made from that smoker because he's an amazing cook.
The kids were on a Zoom meeting with all of the volunteers in our elementary room, and I went in the backyard and I was like grilling and everything, and I was showing all the people in the Zoom meeting because we have 2 slabs of pork belly going. Right now we have 24 pounds of pork belly turning into bacon, so we were showing everybody on there. Talk about Zoom. I wish I bought stock in Zoom a month ago.
Serious.
What is it? Is Zoom even public? Because their stock, if it is public, has got to be through the roof. Everybody I know is using Zoom right now.
Yeah.
They've got to be making a fortune.
There's so many meetings going on. And schools using it.
Schools, churches, meetings.
Princess Ninja says she's got to run, but hopes that we have a good night. Thank you.
What time is it? 9:09. Ooh, we're doing good. Chris said, take the toilet paper out and hide it under the basket. They'll be confused for like 20 seconds. Totally worth it.
Totally worth it. My brother used to take my mom's second car key set and go to Publix where he knew she was shopping and move her car to another part of the parking lot. Because you could walk from the to the grocery store from our house. Yeah, he would move her car in the parking lot just to weird her out.
Jerry said, Jerry's still looking at the like button. Total of 10 out of 101 people watching. Step it up. Rachel and Joe need your likes. Thank you very much.
Thank
It
you.
is the only way that really YouTube finds us, you know, and starts telling everybody to, like, hey, go check out their channel.
Hey,
we are
you might
trying
like
to grow the
these two
channel.
crazy
We appreciate
ketos.
you guys sharing us, everything else. Don't forget, we are doing the cookie giveaway. You have to go hit yesterday's vlog.
Yes.
Hit the like button, leave a comment. We're going to draw the winner on Sunday. We may even be doing a live since we don't have to be at church all day long.
Why
we
not?
may do a live on Sunday, but
Yeah.
don't hold us to that. So I'm thinking about the moving the car thing. And do you remember what you did to John Paul?
Yes.
It's a couple of years ago, John Paul forgot something. By the way, people ask about John Paul. John Paul doesn't live. He doesn't live at home anymore. So
Yes.
he's an adult.
He's an adult man.
So he had gone out and he came back and he forgot something. So he ran in the house to forget something to get what he forgot. Only he left his car running with the keys in the ignition. And Rachel thought it would be funny to get in the car and then go drive around the block.
To kind of teach him a lesson, like, don't leave your keys in the car running and then, like, leave because... But he was gone for a really long time.
And the thing was, this was about 2 weeks after my truck was stolen out of the driveway.
Yeah, so I was like, have we not learned as a family to not leave our car keys? Well, I mean, you hadn't left your car keys
I
in
didn't
the
leave
truck.
my car keys in the
But I
truck.
mean, like, we don't want to be more vulnerable. So, yeah, he was not happy.
He was not happy with us at all.
He was very relieved that the car was not stolen, but, like, he was not happy with
We should do
mommy.
that to your mom more often.
No, let's not do that.
Rhonda said, Miriam, have you guys had the fastest shipment turnaround time ever? 3 days.
Really
They really
do.
They really do.
Amazing.
It's awesome.
Amazing turnaround.
Slappistick said they had limits on beef like that at the store. 1 pack of beef per person per day. So I took the biggest package they had. Cheap beef is better than only 1 pound.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, the other thing about keto chow that I love is it's a meal. Like, if all I can get is butter or I have oil or bacon fat or whatever, I can make keto chow and it lasts.
We have a lot of food. We have tons of ground beef. And every time, if I happen to go to Sam's Club and they have the log, I buy another log because it's never going to go bad. I divide it into 2-pound packages and vacuum seal it. So it'll never go bad. We eat ground beef every single day.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of keto chow. I actually don't have as much as I thought I do. I'm out of, like, vanilla. I'm out of chocolate.
Chocolate is the bomb.
I know we didn't try it. Like a year and a half, we never tried chocolate. Now
People-
we're like, that's all we can eat.
We're the type of person, I don't know if you guys are like that it's like if you go out for, ice cream or something, you would be getting weird flavors because you're like, I want to be fancy, right? So you're looking at some of these delicious, and they are really good, sounding ones that like raspberry cheesecake or, like the pumpkin or chocolate mint or chocolate toffee, which is totally my favorite. But we had just not tried chocolate.
Right.
Because we're like, well, that doesn't sound
And
fancy.
strawberry.
And strawberry.
So yeah, we were into
They're
all the
so
cool
good.
flavors like chocolate toffee and the salted caramel and all those. The only keto chow we eat now is chocolate, banana, and strawberry. I cannot believe that is what we're eating every time we have keto chow. That's what we're eating.
I see a lot of times that people will ask questions like, are you going to come out with new flavors?
We're out of all of those, by the way.
But if you get like OOO drops and add them into like the vanilla ones, you can make all kinds of different
I added
flavors.
Orange OOO drops to the...
No, you added coconut.
No. I added orange ones to the banana ice cream.
And the one I really liked...
And then we had the cake one, the pound cake in the banana.
Well, and he did one that was coconut OOO drops in the orange cream.
Yeah, and you don't like orange cream.
And I don't normally like the orange cream.
Orange cream is on sale this week.
And it is good.
I'm out of orange cream. Yeah, we're out of all of the basic flavors. But we also have a lot of keto bricks.
Yeah.
So worst case, keto brick is
That's
another
option.
Shelf-stable thing. They have a new flavor coming out this weekend, too. They're celebrating 2 years of making keto bricks.
How did that time go that fast?
I know. Chris said, Slap-a-Sick, they had something like that on eggs, so I bought 5 dozen egg packs.
Oh,
we're actually down to only 5 dozen eggs.
Shelly said about the toilet paper comment from
he was
the Carter administration. Sorry, Grandpa Joe, I wasn't born yet.
Where is that thing? Anthony was playing with it yesterday.
You want me to keep going?
No, I'm just looking. Where's what'd you do with my letter opener? My Grandpa Joe letter opener.
Oh, it was over there. Rhonda says, was running low on TP store, now selling by the roll each.
Wow. Chris said, Christopher said, we had a limit of 3 eggs here too. I got 2 happy eggs and a pack of boiled eggs. I already had 4 dozen. I have fewer kids than you. Wow. Rachel and I are eating 10 eggs per day.
You know what I would love to see? Let's decorate our eggs. Can we decorate our eggs like Easter eggs? Like, if you guys have some hard-boiled eggs, like put those pictures in the Facebook family
I
group.
just need some food coloring.
I would love to see decorated eggs. Those are my fave.
Delissa said, I vaguely remember the Johnny Carson and the toilet paper shortage. I'm telling you, that where we were behind. I want to see if anybody, before I say what happened, if anybody actually remembers it. Renee said maybe the chickens will eat the iguanas. They'll eat the small lizards. They will eat small lizards.
Wouldn't that be awesome, though?
I went out into the garage last night, and I was like, I am so glad Rachel is not out here. I walked out to get something out of the freezer, and there was a lizard, one of those big curly-tailed ones, about this big, running across the floor.
No, I have to work there.
Constance said, I guess it's an acquired taste for everyone. People like some or none of their products. I prefer the creamers.
Yeah.
See, like, I like the espressos from Super Coffee, but I will not buy them because it's like 2 sips and it's gone.
Yeah.
I already sucked down the coffees.
They're very tiny.
The coffees are really good, but they must have a very high concentration of MCT. Either that or they're using C8 MCTs, because I get loopy when I drink. You haven't had one in a while?
No.
The super coffees, I get like loopy, like I'm a little high from it, which is a result of too much MCTs for me. If I put too much MCT oil powder or something in it, so it either has a high concentration of MCTs or they're using C8.
Well, now I want one. But I did try their cold brew, which I had never tried before, and it was really good.
The new cold brew, they actually sent us some of that. That was really good. Chris said if they eat lizards, there's no information on chickens versus iguanas. Man. He did look. He was messaging me yesterday.
You. I would love if they ate them.
Renee said, set up a ring fight. Gigi Girl said, away from your shopping basket more than 5 minutes, it's an abandoned basket. That's what I said.
Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Shelly said, I only like unsweetened creamers and coffees. I ordered the cold brew to try. Used your buy one, get one.
Thank you.
Well, that's what I like about them is they have awesome deals without having
Rhonda
to give
says
us
that the grocery store is selling them 90 cents a roll. Feels like highway robbery.
That's about right.
She says it's a small roll, though.
Oh, small rolls.
One of those ones that's like the Dollar Tree ones. I mean, they may come 4 to a pack, but like, come on now. It could be like 2
He
uses.
said, driving around at work today, I saw folks on the golf course today.
I haven't seen any. We live across
I've seen
from a
people
driving
talking
range,
about that with
and
the
I
golf
haven't
course.
seen a single person.
I saw people on Facebook today talking about golf course. I started thinking about it though. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to be
Kinda
going
solitary.
but you are kind of solitary. Even if you're in 4, maybe if you each go in your own golf cart or walk it, you could be more than 6 feet away. You're out in the air.
Well, it's going to be less than 10 people at a hole.
Vivid J said, I've been very picky on my hot coffee drinks and mostly stick with heavy cream or grass-fed half and half, cinnamon and unflavored MCT oil powder.
I've actually seen Vivid J's where he's made like keto coffees before. Really good. I mean, I wanted to drink it when he was done making it.
Rachel, have you seen Miss Nona Grace's video where her silver fox bit her?
No. Oh my gosh, I have to watch that now.
Lori said you can always order chickens directly from McMurray Hatchery. My friend ordered her chickens there. I tried, and they are out of black astrolorps. I did try.
They say that they're getting at the end of May, but
Vivid J
rat
said,
poisoning. I did not rat poison the lizard.
Vivid J said
But I
the
did
one
not cry at
exception
its funeral
for his
either.
hot coffee is Perfect Keto salted caramel MCT powder.
Ooh,
yes, that
nice.
stuff is awesome. Shelly said, I recently tried Primal Coffee Creamers. Kim the Ketonist posted about them. Really different flavors, but was really sweet to me.
I haven't tried that one.
I have not tried them.
So last week, Shelly and Heath had the greatest suggestion in the world, which was Tiger King. Tiger King.
We got everybody in our lives watching that within 2 days. Everybody finished it.
Well, my entire family has seen it now. It was amazing. Do you have any other recommendations for what we should be watching? Because you're like the Siskel and Ebert. That's right every time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We got great suggestions. Heath put up a whole bunch of suggestions. I'm like, I've seen pretty much every one of them.
What's next?
Constance said, I don't add much, either just heavy cream to cold brew and perfect keto collagen, either vanilla or salted caramel and stevia.
Did you guys see the meme where it was like a building that is collapsing and the building is labeled 2020 and there's a couple wooden things trying to hold it up and it says Tiger Kings where the little wood
I should just
live
live stream constantly because my allergies go away during live streams.
There you go.
Chris said, Rolodex, is that like Roblox? Just kidding. We watched Weird Al on Jimmy Fallon last night, and he sang about a Rolodex. Most kids have no idea what it is. I'm officially old.
I love Weird Al Yankovic. Like, that's probably a good thing to do, is to bust out some of those old music videos.
Shanta said, I will be online 10 hours starting tonight for the next 7 days for a 24-hour nurse-like, and it is so busy.
Wow. Oh, my gracious.
Miriam asked Mommy if she has an avocado tree. Yeah, she has an avocado tree. But the Florida avocados are very different than the Haas avocados. These are the big, giant green ones. They're harder to tell when they're ripe.
But they will feed a family
of 5. And down
easily.
here, our avocados go in season twice a year. Lisa said, I'm so sad. I just got the news. My district has closed our schools for the rest of the year.
Oh, wow.
Teaching music remotely is so challenging. You two are a ray of sunshine right now.
You are a ray of sunshine. Thank you for continuing to provide the music education for the kids.
Yeah.
What an awesome thing.
Well, both Anthony and John Paul learned guitar. They took guitar because they did virtual school, and they learned it over virtually. John Paul did it as a course. Anthony fell in love with it. And then because of that, he's always loved music. He did trumpet in middle school. He bought for his graduation. We're like, what do you want for your graduation? He's like, I want a piano.
But we're like, baby, you don't play piano.
Yeah, so we split a piano, like a full electric keyboard piano, like one that actually has like piano key type, touch. And he taught himself to play piano.
Because of teachers like you.
And now he actually plays keys for the worship group for the youth ministry.
And he loves it, and it brings him a lot of joy. And in this time, talk about like therapy, music being therapy.
Yep.
So thank you so much, because teachers like you have changed my son's entire life. Thank you.
Let's see. But by the way, I think pretty much all the schools are done for the year. I mean, they're saying here May 3rd is the earliest anybody can go back. They're not going to go back. I got a thing from the FHSAA, which is who oversees like all the sports for schools. And they said that if they were able to go back, they're going to extend sports into like the end of July, because you have kids with scholarships and stuff right now. But they're going to have to change things. But they don't think it's going back. I don't think it's going back this year. Our school district said there's a chance they may not even be coming back in the end of August, that they may still be doing virtual school in August.
We are not going to scare any moms and dads out there that are new to homeschooling. Not going to scare you. We're praying for you.
Yep. Lucy said, I tried hemp milk, but it smelled funny. No pun intended. Most of the milk, most of those carton milks or even the almond milks, they don't smell like regular milk because they're, for the most part, water. That's what it's like, 90% water.
You know, when hemp milk goes bad, it smells like the Grateful Dead.
Nice. Teal is on.
Hey, Teal.
Said, now reminds me of growing up in the 60s. Neighbors knew each other. Stores closed every night and were closed on Sundays. I remember that. I remember stores. We had Times Square store. They were only open for like 5 hours on Sunday.
So I saw a post that somebody made that I thought was really, really beautiful and thought-provoking. And it was like, right now, a lot of things have had to be just taken out of our life abruptly, right? But we need to really think about, when all of this is over, what do we want to reintroduce to our life, right? Mm-hmm. We've had permission suddenly to get rid of some stuff. Maybe we had gotten our kids involved in different things, or we've, gotten away from family time altogether because we got busy with all of these commitments. We need to really think about what, when this is over, do we want to reintroduce, and what needs to stay gone?
Well, even when Rachel and I first started dating, so we had 3 boys, 2 of them were mine, one of them was Caleb. And
one of them was mine.
One of
them belonged to Caleb.
One of them was Rachel's. And we were involved in baseball in Little League because that was something that I had done. I used to spend like 40 hours a week on the baseball field. We did that for a year together, and then I kind of walked away from Little League because we wanted to devote our time to raising our family and blending a family. Well, we tried to do Boy Scouts, and actually at the time it was Cub Scouts, which I was an Eagle Scout. And I remember the Order of the Arrow. So Boy Scouts was a big part of my youth all the way through high school because I was a counselor and everything. I worked at the camps. We wanted to do it, and we were like, well, Anthony and Caleb are a year apart. And so they're like, well, no, they have to meet on separate nights. And we're like, we can't do that. There's got to be a way for you to put them together. This is supposed to be a family thing. And they're like, absolutely not. So we opted out of Boy Scouts because we were like, if we do, each one of them was going to go on a separate night. where is the family time
Right.
if every day we were running to Boy Scouts or running to a sport? So we decided that we were going to focus on blending the family, find one thing to do. We did a lot of like camping.
We
and
did
stuff
our
like
own
that.
camping. So it was, they missed out on being part of the sporting teams and things like that because we were trying to put our energy into making them friends with each other. But now I look back, I don't regret that.
And there's nothing wrong with organized
No,
sports,
not
but
at
I think
all.
some people maybe overdo it where their kids are playing in like every single sport,
night.
multiple sports at the same time.
So we
especially down here in Florida where you play year round.
We kind of got a clean slate. And it's
Yep.
the same, I would, participate in a million book groups and, different connect groups and cooking things. And I had the potential for being out of the house every single night of the week.
Right.
And it's all with really good stuff. But is there some things that we can be filling our time that it's maybe better?
Even as couples right now, I think you have the opportunity to slow down, spend some time together as couples, and kind of re-examine your relationship. And
Have
I'd
some
like
date
to
nights.
see that not go away. Just don't start focusing on, you know what? We're home together now. We're forced to be together, but let's just be on the computer all the time. We were talking about that yesterday. What if you can't take advantage of this? What are you going to do later?
Right.
So Renee said, I want some narcoleptic goats.
Oh, yeah, where you scare them and they fall over.
Sarah Thompson is on, which I have a feeling is Anthony.
Yes. And
saying, get a goat, get a goat, get a goat. That's Anthony's girlfriend, but I think that's Anthony. Constance said, in the beginning of the year, people have been buying Keto more than normal because it's shelf stable until you open it.
Yeah.
You buy that stuff. When I first started getting the super creamers and the Keto products, I thought it all had to go in the refrigerator.
Well,
and they emailed me, and when I questioned them, they're like, nope, shelf stable until you open it.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, it's 3 tablespoons in a serving. It's 50 degrees. It's 50 calories is all. It's very low in carbs, so it's a nice option
Got
for
a good
anybody.
flavor.
Yeah.
Chris said, when I lived in South America, I was wondering why everyone kept calling me little goat. After about 4 months, I remember that a baby goat is a kid.
Aww.
Slapasic said, I ordered the cookies 30% off. I haven't been a huge fan of any keto pre-made cookie yet. Me either, with the exception of high-key cookies. But these are not high-key cookies.
These are soft batch. They're not crunchy.
Yeah. Chris said, when we made the Kerry Brown peanut butter ice cream, my daughter eats the whole thing in one sitting. Make one serving for Haley. How? How does she eat that whole thing?
I can eat the whole thing. Don't kid yourself. Okay.
Patty said, do you know any teachers? Share the info about a free dress from Reese Witherspoon. Search Draper James dress giveaway. Good things happen.
Ooh, I do know a lot of teachers. I'll make sure that I let them know that.
Shelly said, goat cheese, raw dairy farm sells raw goat milk, goat cheese, and
no,
goat
ma'am.
meat. Ooh,
She's
goat
like,
meat.
I'm going to go on the top of the table. No.
Constant wants to know why not Amy
and
Lou.
Because Amy Lou, I don't know, sounds really cute and country.
Jerry said, that ice cream sounds delicious. Where do I find the recipe? The recipe for the Kerry Brown one, you can actually Google search Kerry Brown peanut butter ice cream. But I also did put the link on this week's Keto on the Couch. There's a link down there. It's in her recipe book, but she did release that one to the public for free. So there's nothing wrong with me telling you about it. She's got it on her blog post. But the recipe book is amazing.
It's got a lot of
And there's a link for that on our Keto on the Couch as well. As well as on our website if you go to our favorite things. Chris said Kerry Brown has it on her site. It's also in her ice cream cookbook. It's fantastic. Vivid J said, I tried the original coffee, which isn't sweetened, but I didn't enjoy it much. For an unsweetened cold brew, I like the El Colombe Blonde Roast.
Nice.
Renee said, I ordered some coloring books and markers from Amazon, so looking forward to some no-technology relaxation.
I love coloring.
We used to go camping and tell the kids, like, no technology is allowed to go. I was curious if Chris and Miriam tell the kids no technology when they go camping. Although they're not camping. They're going in a trailer that is nicer than any hotel room that I have ever stayed in.
Gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. That's not camping.
You're crazy if you don't go and use that to the
I'm
fullest.
not saying don't go and use it. Just don't call it camping.
It's beautiful.
It's a mobile hotel room. It's a mobile suite is what it is.
It is gorgeous, and I'm super excited for them.
Chris said, thank you. I'm going to check it out. Have fun camping. Shelly said...
Oh, I think we've got to the point where I was shaking the butter jar.
Oh. Jerry said, Joe, where's the Enlighten code? Look in the description. It should be in the description for this stream. There's 2krazyketos. There's 2krazyketo bars. I don't remember exactly. Look in the stream. If it's not there, I will fix it as soon as we're done. He said Joe's Bacon very soon. Yes. Vivid J, the triple espresso sounds interesting. Vivid J's using Zoom at their company meetings for telemarketing.
A lot of people are using the Zoom. Zoom. What was that? Was that a car commercial? Zoom.
Yeah. Renee said, one book I ordered is Sarcastic Adult Inspirational Messages.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like my jam.
Do not give Rachel the link for that. Shelly said, it's a quick pick for me, especially for early Wednesday evenings. I did mix one up with Topo Chico. I have a case of that I haven't opened up yet.
Yeah, I want some Topo Chico.
Gigi Girl went to Sam's Club. No meat, no water, no toilet paper. What in the world?
What are they selling at this point?
Chris wants to know, you guys know how Quidditch is two completely different games running concurrently that have nothing to do with each other?
I love Quidditch.
Chris said, just so that Harry could single-handedly win by himself.
That makes sense. My favorite is when they go to like the World Cup games of Quidditch, and then you never really. That's got the least amount of Quidditch in that movie. It's like, what?
Chris said that's what the comment section is like here. You have a live stream in a completely unrelated comment section. It's like we're on different planets.
Why not?
Let's see. Miriam wants a picture of John Paul.
Oh, we'll have to send a picture of John Paul.
Vivid J said, I have a horrendous super coffee addiction. I got the buy one get one deal last week, and it'll arrive when I run out of my current case.
It's really tasty.
I limit myself to no more than one per day, but
just
if I drink,
just for cost purposes.
Yeah, and yeah,
we'll go broke.
Really, yeah, they're really good. Gigi Girl, Rachel, you have been a funny girl for a long time.
Aw, thank you.
Shelly said, I have the white chocolate and the pumpkin still left. I want to give them away, but no one wants them. I will take the white chocolate.
Right
I have
here.
a lot of the pumpkin.
Right here.
Vivid J said, I drink.
Lago meat.
Vivid J said, I drink it practically every afternoon to rally me around 2:30 to 3 o'clock.
It boosts you.
Adele said, one positive thing for me right now is my daughter is a pastor in New York and I'm in Florida, but she's live streaming on Sunday service, so I get to watch her. It's a real blessing.
I love that. Adele, send us like the link. I'd love to know like where she's at. I want to take a look. We live stream ours too at coastalcommunity.tv. We're going to be releasing some really fun kid services this coming Saturday
if I can finish editing.
And Sunday. It's going to happen. But you'll see me and Mr. Joe acting really crazy.
Rachel says it's resting bitch face. I can say it here.
Oh, you can't say it there.
Well, that's what you can.
Mean face.
Okay, I have a resting mean face. It's because I was a bouncer when I was in college. But, yeah, so having me go, wow.
Hey, guys. Yeah.
To a bunch of 3-year-olds. Slapstick said, I have not tried strawberry keto chow. With chocolate keto chow, I make fudge. The strawberry is really good, and I've never been a strawberry fan, and it is really, really good.
The one that's the regular one. The regular strawberry.
We haven't even had the other one. I had one package. I liked the one package, but we've never bought a big thing of it.
Yeah, I like the regular.
Rhonda said, I'm thinking about doing a yogurt and keto chow fast for 3 days next week.
It's not a bad idea, and I've thought about that myself.
Stephanie said, yeah, toasted almond keto break drops on Sunday. Robert said that it's going to be better than peanut butter, he thinks.
I don't know if that's even possible. Is that possible? Peanut butter's the best.
Vivid J said, don't you be losing the Grandpa Joe letter opener. No, I haven't. Anthony was playing with it, but Rachel and Caitlin had to film all of the craft stuff.
Boredom busters.
Every day at 2 o'clock, we came up with these activities where Rachel and Caitlin, who lives around the corner from us, and works for the church as well, and they're doing these boredom busters, which is just a 3 to 5 minute video for kids to have something to do at home where it's a different craft every day.
Because, man, we get it. Moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and uncle and aunts is taking care of kids suddenly. I mean, it is really hard to fill up the entire day, right? Like, you've got the whole day with them. And if we can just give parents just 10 minutes to go take a shower, go to the bathroom, do something for themselves, and, like, we'll take care of the kids for a minute, over online. We just want to do that.
So Chris wrote Joe's Rolodex and letter opener.
Right. We're like...
Miriam said, Rhonda, that sounds like a yummy fast. We should do it together. That is a cool sounding fast. I could definitely do yogurt and keto chow, especially my yogurt.
Yeah. Not to brag. Humble brag.
My yogurt.
Humble brag.
Slappisk said, the fudge is really good. I've taken it to potlucks and people don't even know there's no sugar.
No, it's awesome.
Julie said, I love chocolate toffee with coffee.
I love chocolate toffee.
Rhonda said, Miriam, I'd love to. How can we coordinate it? I'll let them worry about that. Jerry said, my husband would put random items in his friends' carts if he saw them at a store.
That is awesome.
Slapasic said, very similar to one of the holiday recipes they have, but no mint. I use allulose and stevia. Also, no swerve, no erythritol.
Nice.
Chris said, 2krazyketos, did you get a bidet yet? You know it's time. Once you get one, there's no going back. I am going to get one, but I am getting the good one. I'm not getting the little $40 attachment. I'm getting the one that needs electric. So before I can get that, I have to run electric from the light and the fan that's above the toilet, snake it down the wall, and then put an outlet next to the toilet.
Don't kid yourself.
She's going to come home one day and it's going to be there. And then, because when it comes to home projects, things like I want to put a fence up or I want to paint the house, my experience.
You guys will know before I know.
My experience with Rachel is it is much better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Because if I ask permission, I'm never getting it. So I just do it, and then she'll be like, "Yeah, I'm not happy that you did it, but it does look good."
Children's pastor.
Chris said, "Oh wait, is that Joe getting on poop talk? Wait, what have I done?" Renee said, "I'm going to grocery store tomorrow. If I can't find Rouse, what should I use? Buying lasagna ingredients. No Aldi near me. There's plenty of. Just look for something with no sugar added."
Did you say you're going to the Whole Foods? Whole Food has one that's like a 365. Their brand
it's not as good as Rouse, but it's close.
We're trying to get them in the vicinity.
Yeah, just look for the lowest. Look for something with no sugar added, low carb. Try to get stuff that doesn't have a lot of vegetables added, because that's where a lot of times when they add carrots and things like that, it kind of ups it up. Miriam said we have to do a fudge recipe on our site. Slapasic said there's a few fudge recipes. One of them is by far my favorite.
Watch Atypical.
Chris said watch Phineas and Ferb.
Anthony and Sarah are actually binge watching Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, Constance said you can use tomato paste and season and water it down. There's another one at Costco that's a lot cheaper.
Every time I hear the jingle from Phineas and Ferb going, I go, Mom, Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence.
He said currently binging Penny Dreadful. We tried and we didn't finish it.
Okay, I would like to go back to that because we watched like 3 or 4 episodes.
So my friend, there's one that Ron this is I think what we're going to watch is Ozark. Ozark. Everyone's talking about it. So I have a friend, Bob, who moved out to Arizona.
He's usually a good picker.
And Bob and I have very, very similar tastes on what to watch. I turned him on to Lost. No, he turned me on to Lost.
Sons of Anarchy.
I turned him onto Breaking Bad. Like, we have very, very similar things. And so he messaged that we should try Ozark. And yeah, I think we're going to try it. He said this one is really good. I've not gotten him to watch. I keep telling him, watch Sons of Anarchy. It's better than Breaking Bad. And he's like, there's no way it's better. I'm like, it's better than Breaking Bad.
He hasn't watched Sons of Anarchy?
No. It's better. Anybody who's seen Breaking Bad and Sons of Anarchy, which one is better? I say Sons of Anarchy is better, mostly because he knew what the end was when he started the series, so the whole series makes sense.
Yeah.
He had an end in mind on day one.
Some of these shows that have no end game,
go until, the show stinks.
It's the show stinks.
Yep.
And I feel like Walking Dead has, kind of been like that a little bit.
Chris said, poor sniffy nose Joe. Slapasic said, I can't pull it up during this, but it's a chocolate mint one. No, that's for the fudge recipe.
OJ said that song Weird Al performed, One More Minute, was actually favorite all-time Weird Al song ever, as well as, yes, I play that song on my guitar as well. I love it. We've got even shirts for Caleb that say white and nerdy.
Chris said, I printed out screen grabs from the music video and posted them where people had glaring errors. It was fun. I cannot believe nobody remembers. Your mom doesn't remember the toilet paper shortage from the 70s?
I'm sure she does.
Right, family. Doc said local honey helps allergies. It does, except for I can't have honey.
We have done that.
I'd rather deal with this than reverse myself with the honey. When I've had really bad ones, I have done some bee pollen. But yeah, the dark honey, you want local dark honey. So for here, it would be avocado honey, like honey from the avocado trees. And then bee pollen, if you can find local bee pollen. But there is carbs in it too. But when it gets really bad, I have done a teaspoon of that. And it does help. We went to a farmer's market a few years ago, and that's how I found out about it. there was a honey guy there, and he was like, I was having an allergy attack, and he was like, I want you to take 1 spoon of this avocado honey, and within 5 minutes, all of my allergies were gone.
Yeah.
I still just don't want to kick myself out of ketosis. It's not worth it to me. Because I'll get that sweet tooth and then want it all the time. Chris said, what applied topically to the scalp? Ron said, during meat shortages, Carson, in his monologue, that the next shortage would probably be toilet paper. Next day, the stores were empty. Yes.
Good job,
Meat
Ron.
shortages and gas was starting to go through the roof, and Johnny Carson made a joke. The next thing that was going to happen was that we were going to have, like, be shorting on toilet paper, and everybody bought, like, Johnny Carson single-handedly caused a 4-month shortage on toilet paper.
That's
4
some power.
months.
That's some power.
I'm old.
You said it. I didn't say
Lisa
it.
said, thank you. I recorded myself singing and playing the ukulele for the first time today.
How cool is that?
Shelly said, nice, share it in the group. Yes.
Yes, please. Oh, my gracious.
Constance said, I make lasagna all the time, so I don't buy raws due to the cost. Yeah, it is expensive. We only have a bunch of it because it was, like super, ridiculously on sale.
Super duper pooper cheap.
You can also use, like, keto chow tomato basil.
Right Family says, I make a sauce I learned from Rachel Ray. Yeah. Pizza cake. What a name. I guess that could be the keto name. It's cute. Slapstick Keto says, all the pizza sauce and tomato sauce was gone from Kroger on my last trip except Rouse. So I got plenty of pizza sauce. Yeah.
For me, the jar lasts so long. So even if you pay $5 or $6 for the jar, the amount of servings that we get out of there, because even if you make a pizza, you're only using a quarter to a half a cup.
Right.
So you're actually using the serving size. As to when we were pre-keto, we would make a pot of spaghetti, and it was like 2 jars for 1 pot of spaghetti.
I like what Constance was saying, where you could just use the tomato paste, add some spices,
add
add water, dilute it.
All tomato paste is just, very concentrated tomatoes.
Yeah.
So. Let's see. Chris said boring.
Shelly says, I've determined I could be a hermit. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely aspects of this, like being home, that you're like, I could get used to this. But I'm keeping on pants. I'm wearing pants. We're not wearing the pajama pants. I want to wear pajama pants like all the time.
Us introverts are fine with it. I'm fine with, like, hey, I can talk to people this way. Rachel, she goes nuts.
Well, the kids are getting a lot of hugs.
So am I.
A lot of hugs.
She rolled over last night. She's like, can I hug on you? I'm like, why?
Yeah. Doesn't want my hugs.
Constance said, wow, I guess I missed it since I have not been inside Kroger in about 3 weeks. I did my first grocery pickup with him yesterday.
Wow. Stephanie.
Chris said, but if you buy 3 completos, it's only $3. But if you buy 4 completos, it'll be $4. So, but if you buy 5 completos, it's only $5. But they're just having fun now.
Gigi Girl says, Super Creamer lasts 10 days after opening. That's what the package says.
It doesn't last 10 days in our house.
Not if he gets a hold of it. Lucy says, I caved and bought Omega Power Creamer. Salted caramel. Tastes great straight, but didn't flavor or sweeten the coffee much. Seems like pricey ghee. Could be. I've never tried that one before.
I have not tried that. I know Kim Howerton, I think, has talked about that one. Yeah. Or no, not Kim Howerton. Terrace Keto Kitchen likes that one.
Oh, okay.
They've talked about that one. I have not tried that one at all.
Stephanie says that she's late to the party, just finished leftover lasagna for supper, and had the lemon cake lemon whipped cream that was posted the other day. Yum. I love lemon. And it's spring, right? We're supposed to be eating lemon stuff.
Constance and mine lasts a lot longer than that. Not sure if it's because I don't keep mine close to the door, but definitely longer than 10 days. Yeah, I've had it last longer than 10 days, but it doesn't usually because I drink it all. Steph said, doing great stuff to the gill.
Yes, glamping, Miriam says.
It's not glamping. You're in a hotel. You're in a mobile hotel. You're in a mobile hotel. Get amping out. There's no camping involved.
Do not listen to this man. He crazy. He bald and he crazy.
I need to do a pizza this weekend. I need to do a pizza.
Chris says the trailer has 8 people in it. It's camping. There you go. There you go. Exactly. Yeah, because guess what?
Does it have a bathroom? It's not camping.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. Like, I feel like if there's 8 people in any hotel room, feels like it's camping.
Constance said, Chris, is Joe telling off on you all? Sounds uppity.
Right? Yeah. You need to pipe down.
When Rachel and I first started dating, when we got married, we went camping. She's like, she'd never been camping. And so
we got married first.
She's like, okay. So we went to the park that was across the street from our house where they have What we had when I went to Boy Scout camp, and we had these. They were like tents, but they were on a deck. They weren't like on the ground. They're on a deck. So she's like, okay, I want it here because at least I can go home and literally live across the street.
We didn't know how it was going to go with a first-time camper.
And they had restrooms and stuff like that. So I took her there. But she was like looking up at like KOAs and stuff like that. And I'm like, if I can't have a campfire, it's not camping.
Yeah,
right?
We really wanted to go to the Disney one, but they wouldn't
No
let us have
campfires.
a campfire. And that's really one of the kids' favorite parts of camping is they love to burn things. We probably should have been a little concerned that they wanted to burn things. They're like, we would eat and they'd be like, Mom, are you done with your plate? I want to burn it.
And the first time I took them camping, I taught them in the garage. I went out and I taught them in the garage and in the driveway how to use a flint and steel and would not let them use matches to start a fire. Told them that in order to have a fire, you have got to know how to start it with flint and steel.
Life with Joe.
So that's how they started their thing. So then they got really excited because they can sit here and like use sparks. Taught them how to use a magnifying glass with it. I mean, they had fun with it.
They did. It was fun. I'm
But it was really funny because I'm like, Rachel, this isn't camping. Like, if there's a bathroom, it's not camping. If I can't have a fire, it's not camping.
Listen to this. Listen to this. So Lisa says she likes Amy Lou. Wait, scroll up one more time. She says Amy Lou, and then you can have Mary Lou and Betty Lou for the hens. I love it. Stephanie says, Rachel, that
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, nugget, wing. No, Stephanie says that shirt doesn't suit you. You are not a fat chick. Aw, well, it's more about us to be like butter, like melted butter. Like I'm a fat chick. Like I like fat. I'm a chick that likes fat.
Slavis said I made fathead pizza last weekend for my son's birthday since others were having pizza.
I think that's so special.
Gigi girl said, good to know. Super creamer lasts longer. We gotta get caught up.
Chris sees the cat. Cat.
Where is the cat?
She just left. That's how long ago it was.
I see your donkey. Steph said, I did a Walmart order, no food, got the next day HEB for pork belly, got to pick it up on Monday, and then shopping between Amazon and Homestead store up the road from us. I wish we had a Homestead store.
I know, me too.
Constance said a bouncer. Yes, I was a bouncer in New York City nightclubs when I was in college.
He actually got to bounce when Madonna was just playing the clubs.
When she was just starting out.
As a newbie.
Miriam said all of those Lou names would be so cute.
Shanta said, I got perfect keto salted caramel, got 2 because I love salted caramel and tasted it once nasty. I'm gone and have to throw it away. The reason I am super scared to try the cookies. Oh, wow. So, yeah, I mean, cookies. Taste is definitely subjective. Yep. I'm not saying that
salted caramel is my favorite.
Is going to like what we like, for sure.
Slavis said, I got my stainless steel yogurt strainers in today. They look awesome. Thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, I tried to get one, and I want the big one, and I can't get the big one.
Big one.
I have found, though, I've ordered a few things from Amazon where they said the delivery wasn't going to come until like April 20th, and they're coming within 3 or 4 days. So some of the stuff you're buying on Amazon and it says it's coming really late, they're lying.
Well, they're under promising and over delivering.
Steph said I might as well do an egg fast, been on an egg salad kick for the last 2 days.
I love egg salad.
Chris said, did someone say peanut butter? In case you missed it, after 2 years of no samples for peanut butter, we finally got them today.
Wow. If you have not tried their chocolate peanut butter, do yourself a favor and get some. It's really good.
I need to get peanut flour. Lucy said, what product didn't you like? The MCT oil was a bit strong for me. Chris said, yeah, MCT oil is definitely like an acquired. Like, start low because number one, it runs through you. Number two, you do get like a high feeling because it turns straight to ketones.
Right.
And so you're gonna get that's basically MCT oil. If people who take a lot of exogenous ketones, you can get the same effect by taking some MCT oil, and it lasts longer and it's cheaper, a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Lucy said, ooh, chocolate peanut butter samples.
Ooh, watch out! Max took over Miriam's keyboard. Hi, Max.
Yeah. Slappisk said, I was begging for those chocolate peanut butter samples a while back. Now I just do it in the big bag.
That's more cost effective, honestly. Tamara says, do you know if Coastal Community will continue to live stream after all this crazy stuff is over?
We do live stream. The church since being in the building, Pastor does live stream the services every week. What we didn't do was we didn't do the worship part, but I believe because you have to pay for the music rights when you do that. But I believe now because of all this, we've had to buy the music rights. So again, I know Pastor has talked about that. Yeah, they will continue that part as well when this is all over.
Yeah.
So, but all of his messages have always been live streamed. They're always on YouTube, on Facebook as well. I think they just originally weren't on the website. They were YouTube and Facebook.
And then the kids element is kind of new.
Yeah, that the whole kids thing is new. We didn't even have a kids website. So that has all been done in the last 2 weeks. We will continue some part of that. At minimum, whatever the lessons were for the weekend will go up for people who maybe missed it. So, because we run series in Coastal with the kids ministry, and 1 week a lot of times plays on the prior week. So we have 8 weeks, 8 main points. So we'll put it up so if somebody doesn't come 1 week, they still know what they missed.
Or they can do it from home, because now we're really seeing the value of people being able to, do stuff at home.
But as far as the whole service for kids ministry, I don't know, because this is a lot of work.
But let me tell you, when you get those pictures,
it's enjoyable
of the little kids
rewarding
at home doing crafts, parents doing things together, it makes my life. It's like seeing anything when you guys make a recipe that we put out, or you guys have a win and you celebrate it, with us and share it with us. I mean, it makes our life.
Yep.
It just makes our life.
Miriam wants to know, remind us of the craft channel for the Craft for Kids channel. So the website for the kids ministry is coastalkids.online. If you go to coastalcommunity.tv/kids, we'll also take you there. And then on the Coastal Community YouTube channel, every day at 2 o'clock, Rachel and Caitlin put up something called Boredom Busters, which is a 3 to 5 minute craft video. And then they talk about some aspect of scripture, some Bible story or something.
We just try to connect it.
To connect it for the kids.
And we try to keep it with craft materials that you could easily get.
Stuff that you would have at home.
Yeah.
Like Mondays is the main point, where they learn the main point from the weekend, review it with the craft.
Monday,
like this Monday, you're doing palm branches.
Right. Tacky Tuesday, so you're
using stuff like
messy.
Yeah.
Wednesday is Wild Wednesday, so it's using craft materials that you would find like
in your yard.
In your yard, or if you went on a nature walk. Thankful Thursday, so we do something to thank somebody in our life. Last week it was, or this past week it was doctors and nurses. That was today. And then it's Fit Friday, so it's some sort of movement thing on Fridays.
Renee said, Chris said I watched Lost. I still have no idea what it was about. Renee said Joe could play Locke on Lost.
You could.
Miriam said I don't watch shows, I have children.
Right? You know what shows I watched while the kids were little? Their shows.
He said The Shield was better than Sons of Anarchy, especially ending.
I like The Shield.
The Shield was good. I don't know if it was better than Sons of Anarchy, but they did have a really good ending. Chris said, I actually understood the movie Primer better. Holy cow, that movie was a mind trip.
I've never seen that.
Steph loves Sons of Anarchy. Shelley liked Mayans too.
Anthony's
I said you
Mayans.
forgot the Mayans on your list the other day.
Renee said Sons of Anarchy and Orange is the New Black, but very raunchy if you can get past that.
Loved Orange is the New Black.
If you like Orange is the New Black,
Wentworth.
Check
It's a cleaner version of Orange is the New Black.
Is it Australian?
It's Australian, yeah.
Check it out.
Lucy said Lucifer is awesome. Not sure if you would like that one.
I started watching the first episode of that, and it looks really good. I need to get back and try watching that Lucifer series.
Gigi Girl said, I hate a show that has no real ending. Give me a real ending.
Right. Give me a real ending.
Worst ending on any show I've ever seen. Sopranos.
I knew you were going to say that.
Sopranos. Worst ending ever.
I wasn't super...
Because they left it with an ending so they could have brought it back. And then, of course, he died. So now you can't bring it back.
You had no end game.
Yeah. No end game. That's exactly what it was. There was no end game to Sopranos.
I loved Seinfeld. I could almost quote every
worst TV series ending in history.
I didn't like the ending. I thought you were going to say worst series. I was like...
No. Worst ending to a sitcom in history. That is... Best one, MASH.
MASH had a great
MASH
ending.
had one of the greatest endings of all time.
What show had the best ending for you? What do you think was the best ending to a show?
Rhonda said watch Better Call Saul spinoff from Breaking Bad. I watched one season and then just for some reason didn't watch it again. But I know now we just canceled cable. So I got to the point where I had cable for one show. So I'm like, what's the point? We're just binge watching all these shows. And I saved myself $60 a month for cable. It's just not worth it. They're like, well, you're going to pay more for internet. I'm like, I'm still saving $60.
We'll take it.
Yeah, but now they don't have a contract.
Joe is so old. Ron says he's older.
Vivid J says, Grandpa Joe strikes again. The man knows his 70s culture. I was born in 1970.
Renee says she's not old. She's an antique. Like a fine wine. Stephanie used chunky tomato sauce and half a small can of tomato paste, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, the best of what I could find since no Rouse. I bet it tasted delicious and probably even better than Rouse. Chris said our kids will use low-carb tortillas, shredded cheese, and Rouse to make pizzas. They can burn through 5-pound bag of cheese and a jar of Rouse.
What was I yelling about yesterday? I was telling Rachel.
Shredded cheese.
Chris and I are so alike. It's ridiculous. I'm like, we buy these big bags of cheese. That should last the whole month. How did we go through an entire 5-pound package of cheddar cheese in a week? Because everyone just reaches their hand in. I'm like, that's like 8 servings. Oh, this is my new thing. I was waiting for you to say something about
Every police. Every type of police.
Thermos, right now I'm definitely on thermos. Why is the air conditioner on 72 degrees? My electric bill is doubled in the last week.
And he's shredded cheese police. All right, let's keep going.
Steph said a lot of leftover sauce that I didn't use at all.
Shelly says she wears pajamas all the time. It's my work uniform.
Renee is 45. She looks like she's 25.
There is no way you're 45. You lying, girl.
Shelly wears pajamas all the time.
I would wear it all the time. I feel like I'm totally #winning because I'm keeping pants on.
Vivid J said he said our dryer is broken, too much lint, and we can't have anyone over to fix it, so not planning to wear too many clothes.
Oh no.
I gotta break the wash machine. That'll save my electric. Our wash machine is actually starting to go, but I'm like, why do you have to put on a pair of shorts for like 20 minutes and then put it in the laundry?
Oh my gosh. He says I've been Porky picking it at home. Shirt but no pants.
The only reason I've been wearing pants is because Anthony's girlfriend hangs out a lot.
He always wear pants. Don't tell people you don't wear pants. You wear pants.
Just my short underwears or my shorts. Nope, but always a shirt.
Can we wrap this up, please, sir? Oh my gosh. Okay, all I can think of now is Porky picking it.
Chris said, time to line dry clothes, Vivid Joe.
Oh, I'm done. I'm lost
Shelly
now.
said it still counts as getting dressed.
Scrub pants and a funny t-shirt. There you go. I like that.
Slavic said, I didn't know spring when we were supposed to be having lemon stuff. I think I'll be making some lemon cheesecake soon.
Yes.
We got to get caught up. Miriam said, Max gets up and takes off his pajamas and puts his pajamas on. He's loving his new school dress.
Well, that's what Caleb does. I mean, he's going to college, which is hilarious. So he'll have different Zoom meetings that he has to go to. So he will put on a nice shirt. Like, he'll take a shower, put back on his pajamas, put on a different set of pajamas, and then go do his work. But then when he has to meet with his class, he, puts on a fancy shirt, but then his pajama pants are on because you're not seeing anything from below.
Renee said, I can't remember the official definition of antique, but by definition, I'm an antique.
Over 50 years is an antique, 20 is vintage.
Slavic said, I had a campfire tonight. We cooked over, but I'm not camping. I just do it in the backyard.
I like that.
That's camping to me.
Joe, try warm water and lemon juice for the mucus.
I actually don't have the mucus. I have a burning eyes and a burning nose.
Let's pour the lemon juice into your eyes.
Nice. Miriam said, hello, I am Sam. I'm taking over this keyboard. Hugs to Rachel, not Jeff.
Hi, Sam. Oh, my goodness. So, Sam, you need to get on the live streams more with your parents because you're amazing and you make it so much fun.
He said, at the risk of sounding redundant, camping is pretending to be homeless for the weekend. No, thank you. That's what your brother says.
That's what my brother says.
Renee said, not sure if I posted that, but my boy had his nose changed from black to pink, and I've been investigating a medical reason. Finally diagnosed and being treated for lupus. 1.5 weeks in and showing improvement.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm glad he's showing improvement. I'm so sorry, though.
Renee said, I'm thinking the definition for antique car to antique plates.
Hey, it can do the same.
Christopher says, I love camping because of the food. I love cooking over an open fire.
Me too.
By far the best way to eat bacon is cooked on a stick over a fire.
I love fire.
But I do just at home a lot too.
Joe, the breakfast, lunch, dinner comment was beyond funny.
Renee said, Shelly and Miriam, I have progress pics I can post on my page. Put them on our Facebook page. Shelly said, Homestead stores stay stocked. So many won't go because people don't understand the religion, I guess.
Oh.
I can always find tons of stuff like that big stores are out of.
Man, I'm going to shop there. need to maybe go to church there. Like, I mean, can't you just shop there?
Kathleen said, I hope that's true. My mouse is biting the dust, and the new one I ordered has April 20th delivery date. Amazon and shipping orders.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I had stuff that was supposed to be like April 20th, and it came today.
Shelly says I've been getting all my Amazon orders at least a day earlier than they tell me.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
Brianna said, yesterday my Amazon order said April 13th delivery. It'll arrive today.
I love that. That's like a happy thing.
Christopher said the same thing. So yeah, they're showing up much faster than they're telling you they're going to.
Chris and Miriam, can I use daughter's info to order and get the 2KK discount? She's not a child. She's almost 38 years old.
You can use our discount code for one time per email that you have. Mm-hmm. But just remember, and again, they have a reward program now.
Yeah.
So they didn't have a reward program before, but if you have a reward program and you use multiple emails to get our one-time discount,
not building up.
You're losing your rewards that you're building up.
Yeah.
So something to think of. But you can you can use our discount code on top of, if you're going to use it, my suggestion is get 4 bags or spend $200 where you're going to get the 5% and the free shipping. And make sure it's on a week where one of the flavors you like is also the flavor of the week.
Then you're like rolling with the savings.
And like right now they're also having the samples for the savories are on sale too. So you can get all of that can stack on top of each other and really take advantage of the discount.
We use the savories a lot in recipes.
Yeah.
Whereas we make the shakes from the sweet ones.
Chris said, this is me restraining myself from comments so Joe catches up.
All right, we'll start doing that.
Right, family? What's the difference between strawberry and natural strawberry keto chai? Natural strawberry is sweetened with monk fruit. It is not as sweet, and most people say it doesn't taste as good. I like it. It's not as good as regular strawberry.
I like that they have an option.
Chris said, did you know O.J. Simpson has an email address? It's //escape.
I'm sorry. I can't think of anything except for Porky Pigging it. I'm going to bed with that thought.
He said, quarantine day 20 today. I melted an ice cube in my mind just by staring at it. It took longer than I thought it would.
I love that. That's awesome.
Steph said they ended on Mama's Family 1 season too soon, but love that show. That was a great show. Good Times. Great show. There was another great show.
I love Good Times. Oh my gosh.
Slappy said, I like the ending of Wings a lot. Bob Newhart ending was amazing. I never saw Wings.
I like the Bob Newhart show.
I watched it once.
Gotham has a great ending.
Yep.
Orange is the New
Black.
Black.
Orange is the New Blood had a good. That did have a good ending, but I was talking about what, like, for a regular sitcom, like NBC, ABC, Fox, one of those.
Oh man, Vivid J, I'm so with you. How I Met Your Mother, worst finale.
Yeah, no.
And they've been building up. That was a brilliant. But the only thing is, How I Met Your Mother, the whole premise was like driving you to the ending.
But he said Newhart had a great finale. That did have a good finale. Friends, good. I've never watched Friends. Anthony just finished watching Friends. I never watched Friends.
How did we get married?
Chris said the TV show, because we both like Seinfeld.
Okay.
Chris said the TV show Limitless, it continues the movie and had Bradley Cooper, only went 1 season, but they managed to give it a very satisfying ending.
No cable for Rhonda either. Stream Cyberflix free and use antenna. Only pay for Hulu and Netflix. Yes, yeah, I'm all about the Netflix.
We have Hulu for free because we have Sprint's cell phone service. We get Hulu for free. We don't use it, but we get it for free.
God bless Hungry Heath, who says 72 degrees is too hot. That's right.
I keep the house at 75, not 72. Rachel keeps... I walked in the bedroom before. It's at 68. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm going over to Heath's house, okay? It would be like 60 degrees and we're Porky Pigging it.
Stephanie said, I like all the old shows like Gunsmoke, Sanford and Sons, Give Me a Break, Green Acres, I Love Lucy and Selma. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
all those great
sure
shows.
Need one.
We saw Different Strokes was on something the other day. Oh, when we got rid of cable, they were doing a deal on Facebook for Stars. I got 6 months of Stars for, it was $15.99 for 6 months of Stars. So I got it to, what's the show we just started watching? Outlander. We got it to watch Outlander.
Meh.
So, well, I'm going to try it. But, I mean, $15 for 6 months of Stars, it's normally like $10.99.
2 episodes in, not
But they
dazzled.
have all of the old TV shows, like Different Strokes and everything on
now
there.
I'm in. What about, you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life.
Chris said, redefine what pajamas are, and you can wear pajamas all day, every day. My pajamas are like my underwear or shorts. That's my pajamas.
I think that we need to invest in new technology for pajamas. Can you imagine how much money those companies are making? If you make a really comfortable, like, I think those could go either way, pajamas or actual going outside pants. That's the money.
Renee said, Joe, break your washing machine and the happy wife, happy life will be bad news. Okay, so I won't break the wash machine, but I can disconnect the dryer because, see, Rachel won't have to go hang up the clothes outside. That'll be the kids' jobs, and see, Rachel can use all the clothes she wants, but that'll make them cut back on their clothes. Like, I'm going to use 20 towels in one day. Slapstick said, I don't think anyone liked How I Met Your Mother ending, but after all the series, I'm not sure there was going to be a good ending.
Yeah. Right Family said, hubby said, Joe, wear what you want. It's your house.
That's right.
Wear pants. That's not a vote. You don't get a vote on that.
Vivid J said, I actually watched a couple of YouTube videos and none about how bad the finale was and what made it so awful, most destroying expectations and character.
I know, and it had such great potential.
Steph said, anyone that likes to read series books and that has vampires, our new series of Lindsay Sands, there is 30 right now and more coming out. I hate reading.
Love vampire stuff.
I hate to read.
I love it.
I wish I liked to read.
I don't care if the vampire is scary or he glitters.
Slapstick said, I'm waiting on a flavor we want to be on sale for another big order. That's what I do.
Steph says, some sexual parts, but not too bad. I kind of skip ahead through those spots. Okay, so something that my mom always did, I don't know if she's still on here, but what she would do when we would have like a video where, this was back when you had VCRs, and we would be watching a movie, and some of the 80s movies would have like kind of some risque scenes in the middle, even of like a teen movie. And she would just stand up, block the entire television,
caught up.
And she would start fast forwarding it, but she would also go like la 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 la, and I'm like, why are you singing in front of it? Like, we can't see it. You're blocking it. You're fast forwarding it, and there's no sound.
Nice.
But she would have to talk over it.
He said Dexter finale was weak. Yes, it was.
Yes, that is another one because I love Dexter.
Renee said Dexter left me frustrated.
Actually, the show Dexter, the first bad guy in the first series was a long-term customer of Florida Sports Cards, our old,
Her
sports
brother's old
cards
business
store, and
her dad's.
it was amazing. And I remember the day that he came in and was so excited to share that he had gotten his first like big acting gig as the bad guy on a series, and it was Dexter.
He said Friends is better than Seinfeld. May have to watch it.
Friends is not better than Seinfeld.
I don't know. Could be.
No, it's not though.
Seinfeld
It's
just
good,
kind of got
but
old
it's
at
not
the
bad.
end. That's the problem.
No,
with
I
it.
love Seinfeld.
Amy, the nice thing about Seinfeld is, for the most part, you can watch like an episode and have never seen anything. It's like one episode didn't as much go into till the end.
Yeah.
Like when George had his girlfriend and he was getting married and all that stuff.
Right.
But for the whole first few seasons, you could pick it up at any point. It's not like, oh, you have to go back to the beginning and watch it.
Right.
Which a lot of TV shows, I like those kind of shows
Where
where
it
one
builds.
plays on the other.
Yeah.
But it is nice sometimes to just be able to watch a show. It doesn't matter if you haven't seen the first 3 episodes.
Okay, so Heath, speaking of old shows, what about Greatest American Hero and Airwolf?
Yes.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Battlestar Galactica, the original ones. Amy said, I love the beef jerky. I love bowl. I made the beef jerky. I love bowls. Are you going to be done yet? We're never going to get caught up.
Believe it or not, it's just me.
I will be baking more this weekend. We love that. Anthony loves beef jerky. I can't. Every time I go in the refrigerator to get it, it's gone. And he won't make it. He just eats it all.
Yeah.
He said, speaking of old shows, we said that already.
I can see Joe and Rachel having tie the dryer balls to a bat and stand out there and beating the towels dry. No, I'm going to beat him dry if he breaks my dryer.
Miriam said, I watched Greatest American Hero and Airwolf. I said to Anthony the other day, because our washer is starting to go, because they don't make these things to last. When I was a kid, a washer lasted 20 years. I think my mom had the same washer when we moved into that house till when I went to college. And speaking of my mom's trying to sell her home. Talk about like... right now,
great
like
timing.
She's like, nobody can come in to see the house. She wants to move from New York to get off of the water to Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
But the silver lining is there's nobody able to get the houses in Lancaster either. Like, they'll be there when this is over for her. So, yeah.
But I was telling Anthony, like, the washer's going. He was like, that washer isn't as old as the dryer. The dryer came from the old house. Like, why is the dryer? I said, the dryers don't go through nearly as much, like, abuse as the washing machine. the towels, the
I
jeans,
feel
all
like
that
you
stuff.
sound old complaining about this.
I know.
Like,
Well, no, Anthony was complaining.
I don't like how much bread costs now.
Rhonda said, do you think a less expensive dehydrator worked just as good as a more expensive one? Yes, it
Yes.
will. The Nesco ones, which actually get really, really good reviews, they will. Some of them you have to rotate, like move top to bottom and stuff like that. But yeah, all of the cheaper ones that are like $50 to $100,
Yeah.
they will all work.
Well, and it's a good entry level thing to see if you even like it. Sometimes you buy an appliance and you don't use it as much as you thought you would.
Yep. Renee said, show finale for Dallas. I remember the world stopped. Yes. It did.
Who shot JR?
Dallas, and that was the same way, because I remember I was in Boy Scouts. I was at a Boy Scout meeting for MASH when MASH season finale happened, and nobody came to the meeting.
Because everybody was watching.
Everybody stayed at home to watch the MASH finale. It was good though.
Lisa says Outlander is the bomb. I'm so hooked on it. I love the facts of life, Rachel.
The second episode.
Oh no, I'm aging myself. Yeah, we're sticking with Outlander. I'm gonna if you say it's good.
Sometimes you get past the second episode.
I need to get past it.
Yeah. Slapstick said I had a really cheap dehydrator a while back and made great jerky.
Yeah.
They did. I like the square one, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be an expensive one.
Right now, reading this series on Suki Stackhouse. Oh, we used to watch that show until it got a little bit weird. That was True Blood.
It was True Blood.
Yeah. That was a good show.
It got a little bit too into things that we didn't want.
Yeah.
We're like, I don't want to bring that into the house.
But I
was
bet
very
the books
upset
would
when we
be good.
stopped watching it because
it was
we wanted
good.
to. It was a great show. But just, I felt uncomfortable about some of the characters that they were introducing.
Yeah.
Too religious, and it became sacrilege. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Shelly said, who's a Doctor Who fan? I am not a Doctor Who fan.
Doctor Who? Which one do you like the best?
Renee said, yes, I cried when McDreamy went. I'm going to be depressed when that show stops.
Yes.
Constance said, that show has made me cry so many times I cried on last week's episode. Okay, we're getting the things that we...
One thing about rewatching the older shows is realizing how fake looking they are now. Like Land of the Lost, dinos on popsicle sticks. Seriously. There's so many old cartoon series.
We're in an hour and 40 minutes.
I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to talk to you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us so much. Oh my goodness, I
Vivid
miss
J
you.
said, I'm so happy this started early tonight. It's 10:10.
I need my beauty sleep. I don't blame you.
Lisa
I'm
said
sorry.
you sing beautifully.
Oh, thanks, Lisa.
Constance said, I saw that mention. I'm not watching it. Maybe I should.
Yes, you need 8 hours to keep that boyish figure.
Here's the thing. We're all stuck at home. Just sleep later.
Well, he probably has to go work.
Colin's sick.
Amy Kim.
I'm sick. I can't come to work today.
I got to stay home.
I guess you can't do that, right? Now your excuse now is you don't have to say I'm sick. Internet went down. Internet's not working today. It's happening though. I mean, I'm not even making it up. It's happening a lot. Our internet keeps slowing down to a snail because everybody's on.
I can't come into the work today. I'm porky pigging it.
Patty said, I read all the Outlander books, loved them, didn't care for the graphic bedroom details. Yeah, we saw one of those. We're like, we saw one. It was the first episode or the second episode, somewhere in there, and it started, and then it quickly went away, and Rachel's like, no wonder everybody's watching this.
Okay, David Tennant, yes. I'm right with you, Shelley. So she knew that I would like the Doctor Who. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love seeing the creativity, too, when you go to comic book conventions of Doctor Who fans. I feel like they do the best cosplay ever.
Steph said it's only 9:12 here.
Awesome.
Oh, Vivid J said I've used that excuse.
Have you used the porky pantsing it excuse?
My internet has a headache.
Yeah.
Or the computer stopped working. I got a virus on my computer. There's more excuses for working at home than if you have to go to work. I can come up with a million of them.
I think if you just cough into the phone one time,
power outage.
Yeah. Brianna says, badia, badia, badia. That's all, folks.
Okay, guys, it is 10:15. Ours keeps phasing out for our internet cause of weather. Yeah.
There you go.
So, okay, it's 10:15, 10:13. We're going to get off. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Please, again, if you haven't, make sure you hit the little like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't yet, go to yesterday's vlog.
Yeah, sign up for the giveaway.
Sign up for the giveaway. We will do the drawing on Sunday. We will probably go live to do it somewhere around 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm so excited.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Have a great night.
Good night. Bye.